stocks are collapsing today, and NVIDIA is down a whole 17%. What is going on? Let's break it down. Let's get straight into the point. Why is NVIDIA down 17%? Well, I actually made a video on it, so go check it out if you haven't seen it yet. But to summarize, China released a new AI model, which is supposedly way cheaper than, let's say, what OpenAI is doing, but is also open source, meaning that the code is available to the general public. This, as many people have described it, was a wake-up call for American tech companies, as previously we didn't think much of China's technological advancements and capabilities. The indices were actually mixed today, with the S&P dipping 1.4%, NASDAQ plummeting a whole 3%, and the Dow somehow ending green, up 0.6%. Tech stocks had by far the worst day out of any sector. So let's cover some of the biggest losers, and I'll explain how it connects to the bigger picture. So if we look at the biggest losers today, the first 3 out of 4 stocks are Vistra, Constellation Energy, and GE Vernova. All of them are energy companies. The reason they all dumped this much is because their energy is required to power data centers. And if it turns out that we can make these AI models for way cheaper, the large data center builds might not be necessary. Now, I don't necessarily agree with that, but the market doesn't like uncertainty, and therefore all 3 stocks got sold off massively. The next 2 stocks on the list are Broadcom and NVIDIA. They are the companies that actually built the data centers and AI chips. So again, if it turns out you could build an AI model for way cheaper, there might not be as much demand for NVIDIA and Broadcom's products. Some other notable tech stocks on this list: Oracle being down 13%, Supermicro Computer being down 12%, Micron losing 11%, and Dell dumping 9%. Now the big question ultimately becomes, do you believe that China really made an AI model spending only $6 million? If you do, it might be time to trim some of your AI stock positions. But otherwise, today's a pretty good day to buy the dip. It'll be really interesting to see where things go tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Stock Market Recap. I'll see you next time.